Hey, it's been a minute.
I know. Thanks for coming here on short notice.
No problem, but are you sure you want me to help you with this? I know I've dabbled in wrestling before, but I've been focusing on MMA the past few years. Just seems kind of, I don't know, desperate.
Who else could I trust more than my old training partner?
Yeah, we were always trying to outdo each other back in the day. Might be nice to team up together for once.
Not to mention the fact Mutiny keeps adding top names, so I can't really trust many people in WWE right now.
So you're saying I was your only option? I see how it is.
Best and only option. So what do you think? Will you do it?
I've been ready for a change, and WWE could be the breath of fresh air I need. I'm in.
Great. I've arranged for you to have a warm-up match here today before we tackle NXT together. I know you're used to knockout and submission rules in MMA, but today's pinfall only, to get used to wrestling again.
Go for the 3 count. Got it. I'm gonna go get changed.
All right. You do that, and I'll get to strategizing.
Haven't changed a bit.
All right, show Sammy why you're the only person on Earth I'd bring in here to watch my back. You can taunt your opponent here. It's actually encouraged. You're gonna fit in just fine here. One. Use your footwork, just like in the cage. Remember your training. You've got this. Hell yeah! You dominated in the cage, now you're dominating in the ring. Use your striking to set up a grapple.
1, 2. 3, 4, 5.
Stay calm and control the pace. doing great! Keep pushing! Mix up your attacks! Keep them guessing! Nice! Now follow it up with a power move!
2. That's 3. Go!
So, this is how #1 draft picks live, huh? Nice.
The tour bus is nice, but more importantly, it's private. We need this space to talk strategy, since who knows who might be listening backstage and feeding information to NXT.
Good point. What about the GMs, though? Can we at least trust them? Adam Pearce was messaging me the other day.
Yeah, Pierce and Aldis are vetted, and they've given us full authority to counter the NXT Mutiny movement. CM Punk will be helping us too once he's healthy, but for now, it's just us, so we need to figure out our first move.
Whenever I was in a tough situation like this fighting in MMA, I learned the best path forward is to focus on doing what I do best, which, in my case, is being bold and brash.
Well, since you just basically dropped everything to come in here and help me, it's only fair you take the lead on this. What do you think we should do?
We need to hit them harder than they hit us. Punch them right in the mouth so they know who they're messing with. They showed up here and caused chaos? Okay. We go to NXT and do the same thing, but worse.
I would have leaned toward having a more thought-out plan, but your way could work too. Let's do it.
You ready?
We're gonna punch them right in the mouth.
Let's do this. What the hell?
Well, hello there. Have a good flight down. We were expecting you.
We were not expecting you.
For the uninitiated here, I'm Troy Simkin, former WWE producer, now NXT Mutiny's top producer. We knew you'd be coming and we outsmarted you. NXT is clearly not broadcasting here tonight, and instead has moved to a secret, undisclosed location.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm afraid not. Man, you should see the looks on your faces.
Can I strangle him? I want to strangle him.
I'm just the messenger.
Well, we came all the way here. We're not gonna leave empty-handed.
I think I see where this is going.
Yeah. We're taking Troy with us. He clearly knows more than he's letting on, and we can use him as a bargaining chip.
You're calling the shots.
This really isn't necessary. I'm just a producer. I'm clueless.
We know. You're coming with us.
Please be gentle.
NXT Mutiny. You one-upped us. Well played moving the location of your show. But if you think you outsmarted us, think again. See, I've brought in someone to help even the sides, and she had a brilliant idea.
That's right. We have borrowed your top producer, Troy Simkin. Say hello, Troy.
Hello? Help, please?
All right, that's enough. So, NXT Mutiny. If you want Troy back, show up to Raw and fight us. I have my debut match later tonight, and your buddy Troy will be out there at ringside.
And unlike you, we're not going to run and hide. We're going to be exactly where we say we are.
See you soon.
Please show up!
Here she is, making her WWE debut with what seems to be a 50% willing entourage.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from New York, Showstopper!
Most would want all eyes on them for their WWE debut, but she seems fine sharing the spotlight.
She's not sharing the spotlight, Saxton. That's a watchtower searchlight. She and her partner are letting former WWE producer Troy Simpkin know that there's no escape from captivity.
A bold debut so far. Let's see how she fares in the ring.
Here comes the pride of Puerto Rico.
And her opponent, representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega!
Zelina has seen a tremendous amount of success lately. She won the Queen's Crown and reformed the LWO.
Zelina's not showing any signs of slowing down.
Zelina was no stranger to success before, but now she seems destined for the top. I had heard this new addition to the WWE roster has a take no prisoners mentality, but she seems to be bending her own rules here tonight.
Desperate times call for desperate measures, Saxton. Now, former WWE producer Troy Simpkin may not be well-liked, but he's the bait they're using to draw Mutiny out.
The question now is whether Mutiny will bite the hook and how any of this may impact the fight going forward. Able to pry out and gain control around the waist.
Nice escape, and now takes control. Sharp punch.
Dangerous knee on the button.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
Two. A little slow to get her shoulder up.
Well, that might have been closer than she thought it would be.
Neck snap.
A heel hook locked in. You can almost hear the opponents yelling in agony.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Queen Zelina is in a distressing spot.
Heavy work being done to Zelina right now. Big boot to the guts.
Oh, and a snap there. That'll give you whiplash.
Knee drop connects.
Power into the regal plex.
And gets sent right into the corner. Waistlock applied in the corner. Check out this power.
Overhead belly to belly.
She's starting to wear down here.
This whole match has been such a pendulum of up.
From the top.
Whoa, what a landing.
That's going to be on highlight reels for a long time.
Incredible courage to even attempt that.
Half and half suplex. Lights out.
And Zelina finding herself on the defensive.
Not looking good for Zelina here.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Man, what a hit.
Rolling neck snap.
Puts the boot to the midsection.
Continuing to brutalize their opponent's leg. The deathlock is in.
Nowhere to go.
Zelina being sized up.
Got the arm. Disarmer. It's got to be over.
Expertly manipulating the joints and muscles.
There's the tap. There's the tap.
Here is your winner,
What a debut! She not only showed off the fearless, relentless approach we'd heard about, but also secured a huge win in her first match here at WWE.
And right in front of NXT's own Troy Simpkin. You have to wonder what Mutiny's next move will be to recover their abducted producer.
I can't believe my plan didn't work.
We both thought Mutiny actually cared about Troy. But like they said, I guess he's just a worthless twit.
Hey, I'm standing right here. And I'm just as shocked as you are that Mutiny didn't ride in on their white horses to save their prince. I wonder if I can get my old job back. Can either of you put in a word with Triple H?
We need to find something NXT actually cares about to lure them into a fight. Otherwise, they're going to keep dodging us.
What about their precious Unity Tag Team Championships? If kidnapping Troy didn't work, maybe we could title nap those?
You might be onto something there. But how are we going to find out where they're broadcasting from?
I could help with that. If you put in a good word for me.
Yeah, sure. What can you tell us?
I may have been on a group text that mentioned the undisclosed location of their shows. But first I'll need reassurances.
Troy? Disclose it. Now.
Okay, fine.
Another successful Unity title defense for Alexis King and JC Jane.
Hang on, we have some visitors from the Raw and SmackDown side.
How'd they find out where we are? Did you tell them, Saxton?
It wasn't me, but they're taking the fight to the champions.
Good. It's about time.
It looks like we're going to have an impromptu brawl on our hands. This is an incredibly bold move to come down here and bring the fight to Mutiny.
It's bold and brilliant, Cole. Attacking in an undisclosed location, the Unity champs were totally complacent. They let their guard down, and now they're paying the price.
I still can't figure out how they found us. Do you think my phone might have been hacked? And if so, do you think Mutiny would hold that against me?
An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it. Hammerlock.
There is a fine line between strain and pain when your shoulder is worked like that.
Measured elbow drop driven down.
And now headed to the outside.
Rapid fire rights over and over. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
Lethal combination. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Oof. No idea how he's even able to continue in this match.
He has been battered and beaten, and there's only so much more he can take. To the arm.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Oh.
Headed to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Diving leg drop.
And a series of vicious stomps.
Oh, look at the knee strikes.
One after the other.
Brutal stomp to the body.
And fishing for something beneath the ring.
And of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks.
And she's fine taking this to the outside.
And she's pulled out a steel chair. That could be an equalizer inside the ring.
Oof, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Takedown.
What a boot.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. Reversal. And that turns things around.
Backbreaker, face first, lethal combination. Incoming. All the way to the outside.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time. Traps the arm into the hammerlock.
Into a DDT.
Up and around, bang! Rolling cutter. Backbreaker, face first, lethal combination.
Oh my!
Oh, cracking the kit.
Looking to lock it in. Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in. Such a punishing submission hold.
And at this stage, it's
Letting go of her hold here.
maybe she thinks enough damage has been done. Kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
Oh, he fights Lexus back, and he heads back into the ring.
He wants it one more time.
There's the backbreaker. End of the line for King.
Perched up top.
Look out below! Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
This isn't going to be pretty. Hangman's neck breaker.
Oh, gosh.
A trio of wicked German suplexes. Trapping their opponent's arm. Crossface submission is in.
She is in excruciating.
And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here.
Go behind.
German suplex released.
Alexis knows exactly what he wants to do next. Alexis King, kick to the gut. And we know what's next.
And she's coming back to the ring now.
Alexis can end this now.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Some unique offense in store here. Dragon Sleeper applied. Oh my God, from the top rope. Hanging Dragon Sleeper. Ooh.
Oh my God.
A vicious backbreaker.
Right on target with a stop to the gut. Stopping their opponent.
Forearm smash after the stomps. And Jane reverses it. He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
Looking for something, anything under the ring.
He has a kendo stick in hand, and this place just turned into South Swanson Street.
Stomping down. Planted with a wicked DDT. Great counter. Oh!
And all that's left is one thing, one finishing touch.
A thing of beauty, lumbar check.
Right across the knee, heel hook locked in. This is painful. Oof.
Gloating for the world to see.
Half and half suplex, lights out.
And she's absorbed a lot of strikes in the head area.
Vision, balance, all being affected by these attacks.
Hammerlock.
DDT! Look out! JC Jane connects with a boot. Setting up for something here.
Alexis King takes a vicious buckle suplex.
And JC's nailed with a stun gun.
The champs are down.
Where are they headed now?
They're grabbing the Unity titles.
I think they're leaving with them.
And the champs can't do anything about it.
They've come in here and stolen the NXT Unity Tag Team Championships. I love it.
Score one for Raw and SmackDown.
I saw what you did by invading NXT's secret location and acquiring their Unity championships. Bold move.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny. We came up training together.
I know all about you. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Here are the borrowers of the Unity titles.
You gotta love the swagger to walk into this arena holding those two belts they didn't even earn.
Hey, they are the current Unity Tag title holders. It's just in this case, I mean that literally. They are holding the titles.
Remember, guys, the title is on the line here in this one.
And I don't remember the last time the champ was in this much jeopardy, Cole. Tonight might just be the night the title changes hands.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Lexis King and Jason Jane have successfully defended their Unity titles multiple times, and you can bet they're itching to reclaim their stolen belts tonight.
Yeah, but those defenses were practically gift-wrapped with hand-picked opponents in favorable locations. Tonight, they face a real challenge.
We will see. These two new allies have a history, but the big question is, can they gel in an official match and walk away with some hardware?
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
He kicks out before the count hits two.
He needs a little more than that to end things this early.
Man, knee strike. This isn't going to be pretty. Hangman's neck break.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh. Oh.
With a crisscross.
Bang! Rolling elbow finds the mark.
Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lex is unable to use his wide arsenal here.
Powerbomb.
I felt the vibration of that one from all the way over here. Ooh, that's a kick that would leave you gasping for air.
The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
And an elbow drop to the sternum.
Spiked him.
That might have just significantly lowered the odds of us seeing a title change here.
Placed against the turnbuckles.
On the top.
Oh!
He just flipped the script there. What a boot!
Right to the midsection. Working in perfect cohesion. The champions have a strategy in mind. Oh! Closed fist connects. There's a tag.
What are we gonna see here?
Double team effort. Double shoulder block.
For the record, Saxton, you and I would never have that kind of chemistry.
Hey, I'd be a great teammate.
I've seen you trip over your own left foot. No thank you.
Countered right when it was needed.
Ooh, kick to the face. And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Shoulder tackle.
The challenger's getting battered. Gonna be hard to answer back.
Got the tag.
Just in time, too. Going over. Nice DDT.
Uh-oh. High angle belly to back suplex. Beautiful takedown into the kick.
Right, scratching, doing whatever it takes. She will not let this match end.
And an answer from her. Tag's made. Whips across the ring. Flying shoulder block.
That was that chemistry you can... Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lex is king with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the producer who was wrapped up in all this?
I think so. Seems like he's working against NXT Mutiny now.
Hold on, spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Troy, the producer.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now, taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you used that goofball Troy to find where Mutiny was hiding and then win their Unity titles. Well done.
I guess Troy's show of loyalty in our match was enough to get his job back.
And we discouraged Mutiny from trying to hide from us. They said from now on, they'll be back at the Performance Center.
I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldis and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it?
We spoke to him, and he insisted it's what's best for business. I guess we have to take him for his word at this point.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk?
I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the bloodline first started. We had that edge, and nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 252 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, the Reaper.
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
A fashion explanation will have to wait because this match won't.
Stand up and pay respect to the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
On top of his technical skill, Gable also has the strength of someone twice his size.
American-made and American tough. He is in perhaps the best shape of his career, and he will need that with the competition level this high.
I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
Well, just try being a professional, Saxton. It's a shirt. Besides, I'm sure we'll get an explanation when the time's right.
Well, I'm also sure Chad Gable isn't worrying about his opponent's wardrobe. He looks poised to prove that skills, not shirts, win matches.
Oh, nice arm drag.
Oh, that knee just rocked him. Setting the sights on the leg with that.
Pain must be shooting through that leg now. Off the ropes. Big elbow drop.
Coming down with a leg drop.
Can Gable withstand much more of this?
You gotta wonder, what does this do to Gable's cup?
Oh, beautiful takedown for the victory. Lifts up the shoulder.
He needs to deal more damage before trying that again.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Gable might be waking up.
Time for Gable to take advantage of a misstep and take command. Ooh, eats a big right. Counters on top of counters, and these opponents are at an impasse. Oh, look at this. The Muay Thai training really showing off here.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
Boom.
He's completely on defense now.
He's got to do something, anything to get back in this fight. What a clothesline! Ouch!
Hooked him up. High angle belly-to-back suplex.
A reversal. Well scouted. Gable on the receiving end. Big punch. Ouch. He's absorbing a lot of damage here.
It speaks to the intensity of this match. It has been a very rough affair so far.
He's able to kick out before 2.
Not getting a 2 count at this point has to be frustrating. As their opponent in position, double underhook applied.
Butterfly backbreaker.
He's got that look in his eye. It's go time.
Hit with the cutter. Sent out to the apron. Oh, watch out. Oh, my God. Unbelievable athleticism. Just going for it all and landing a direct hit.
He counters with a great reversal. And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Oh, gets out of that by using a jawbreaker.
Turns it around.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there. He's placed into a precarious position.
Talk about taking things to another level. Looking for a suplex from the middle rope, their opponent.
Check. And Gable's hopes are waning in this one.
Gable has to gather the energy to turn the tables.
And Gable had it scouted. German suplex. Finds a counter for Gable. Just blasting back with an elbow to the face. Big boot.
Backbreaker, face first, lethal combination. Traps the arm into the hammerlock.
Hammerlock DDT, just devastating.
Gable needs to get his wits about him fast. As their opponent trapped double underhook into a neck breaker.
Gable is completely out of it.
That might have done it. This could be it. 2 count. Finally got him. I can't believe this match is finally over.
Here is your winner, the Reaper.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bailey and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.